Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly disconnected from your screen? And I don't mean just for a few minutes waiting in line at a coffee shop. I mean truly unplugged. No notifications, no quick scroll through social media, just silence, peace and clarity. Can you even remember a time like that? Or is it a distant memory, buried beneath an avalanche of constant pings and alerts? If that resonates with you, then you're in the right place. This video is for anyone feeling mentally drained, unfocused, or just stuck in the loop of constant digital stimulation. You're juggling dozens of apps, bouncing between emails, texts, and social media, and yet despite all this connection, something feels off. Your mind feels cluttered. Your energy levels are low, and maybe, just maybe, you're realizing that constant screen time might be the culprit. Here's the good news. A digital detox could be the missing piece in your self-care puzzle. And this video is going to show you how to reclaim your time, your mental clarity, and your happiness, without feeling like you need to throw your phone in the ocean. Stick with me because this isn't just about cutting back on screen time, it's about transforming your life. First things first, let's talk about why we even need a digital detox. I want you to picture this. The average person spends over 7 hours a day in front of a screen. That's nearly 1/3 of your day. And remember, that's not accounting for the 8 hours we hopefully get for sleep. Now consider this, that's more time spent on screens than we spend eating, exercising, socializing, or engaging in hobbies. Let that sink in for a second. Why does that matter? Well, there's a growing body of research showing that too much screen time isn't just bad for us. It can actually be detrimental to both our mental and physical health. We've all felt it, the fatigue after hours of scrolling, the anxiety from seeing endless news headlines, the stress of constant notifications that demand our attention. A study from the University of Pennsylvania showed that individuals who limited their social media use to 30 minutes a day had significant reductions in anxiety, depression, and feelings of loneliness. It's not just about mental health either. Physical symptoms like eye strain, headaches, neck and back pain, all these are real consequences of too much screen time. But why is this happening? Well, here's the thing. Our brains were never designed for this level of digital stimulation. Every time we check our phone or scroll through social media, we're giving ourselves a little dopamine hit, the brain's way of rewarding us for certain behaviors. But like any reward system, too much of a good thing can backfire. That constant flood of dopamine makes our brains crave more, which leads us to check our phones again and again, even when we know we don't really need to. This creates a vicious cycle of digital dependence, and that's why we need to break free. So now that we know the why, let's focus on the how. How do we start detoxing from our digital lives without feeling overwhelmed or disconnected? Here's where it gets practical. Tip number 1, start small. Set time limits on your screen time. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they think about detoxing is going from one extreme to another. They'll say, that's it, I'm done, no more phone. But then a few hours later, they're right back to it. Instead, start with small, manageable goals. You could aim to reduce your screen time by 30 minutes a day at first, just 30 minutes. That's an achievable goal that won't make you feel like you're depriving yourself. There are apps like Moment or Screen Time on your phone that can help you track your usage and set daily limits. And listen to this. Studies show that just cutting back by 60 minutes of screen time per day can result in significant improvements in your overall mood and mental clarity. Tip number 2, create no screen zones in your home. This is a game changer. One of the best things I ever did for myself was to declare certain areas of my home completely screen-free. For me, it's the bedroom. I don't bring my phone into the bedroom anymore. Instead, I keep it charging outside, away from where I sleep. This way, when I step into my bedroom, my brain knows, okay, this is a place of rest. No notifications to check, no last-minute Instagram scrolling, just a place to unwind. Why is this important? Well, research shows that screens before bed, especially those emitting blue light, can interfere with our sleep cycles. Blue light messes with your melatonin production, which makes it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. By creating a no-screen zone in your bedroom, you're giving your brain the chance to relax and wind down naturally. Pause, slightly more relaxed. Tip number 3, schedule device-free time blocks. This one's simple but effective. Choose specific times during the day where you completely step away from your screens. It could be during meals, in the morning when you're getting ready, or during your evening wind down. The idea is to start retraining your brain to enjoy moments without constant digital stimulation. For me, mornings have become my sacred time. I start the day with 30 minutes of device-free time, no checking emails, no browsing social media. Instead, I read, stretch, or just enjoy a quiet moment with my thoughts. It sets the tone for the rest of my day and makes me feel more grounded. If mornings aren't your thing, that's okay. Find what time works best for you and give it a try. Alright, I know you're probably thinking, these tips sound great, but do they really work? And the answer is yes, but only if you put them into action. It's not enough to know what to do, you actually have to do it. Start small and be consistent. You'll be amazed at the impact it can have. Alright, let's pause for a second. I want to hear from you. Yes, you. Have you ever tried cutting back on screen time before? What worked? What didn't? Or maybe you're thinking about trying a digital detox for the first time. What's your biggest concern? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your stories, and hey, your advice could inspire someone else who's on the fence about detoxing. Let's get a conversation going because we're all in this together. Now, let's talk about the benefits you can expect from detoxing, and trust me, these are more than worth the effort. Benefit number 1. Improved mental clarity and focus. When you reduce your screen time, you'll start noticing things you hadn't seen before. Your mind won't be constantly overstimulated by notifications and posts, and you'll begin to feel more present in the moment. You might notice that your thoughts aren't as scattered and that you can focus more intently on the task at hand. Imagine being able to sit down and actually get work done without constantly checking your phone. That's the kind of clarity we're talking about. Benefit number 2, better sleep. I can't emphasize this enough. Cutting back on screens, especially before bed, can drastically improve the quality of your sleep. We've already talked about how blue light from screens messes with your melatonin production. But here's the kicker. When you ditch your phone before bed, you give your brain a chance to relax and reset naturally. This leads to deeper, more restorative sleep. And when you wake up feeling well rested, your entire day improves. Pause for effect. Benefit number 3, stronger relationships. One of the most surprising benefits of a digital detox is how much it improves your interactions with the people around you. Think about the last time you were out with friends or family. Were you fully present, or were you half listening while scrolling through your phone? By stepping away from screens, you allow yourself to fully engage with the people around you. Eye contact, deep conversations, shared experiences. These are the moments that build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Let me share some real-life examples with you. Ariana Huffington, the founder of Thrive Global, is a huge advocate for digital detoxing. She's spoken extensively about the transformative power of stepping away from screens. She started by keeping her phone out of the bedroom, and she said that this simple change has completely transformed her mornings, allowing her to start the day with a clear mind and renewed energy. Ed Sheeran is another example. He famously took an entire year off social media, calling it one of the best decisions he's ever made. During that time, he focused on reconnecting with the world around him, away from the distractions of likes, comments, and constant updates. When he came back, he was more creative, more grounded, and more in tune with his own life. But it's not just celebrities who can benefit. I've heard from people like you, students, parents, professionals who've taken steps to cut back on their screen time and have seen dramatic improvements in their lives. One student told me how she started by cutting out screens during her morning routine, and now she feels more focused throughout the day. A busy professional shared how he started with device-free time during meals and now enjoys deeper conversations with his family. These small changes add up and the results are powerful. So what are you waiting for? Digital detoxing isn't about depriving yourself, it's about reclaiming your time, your focus, and your happiness. It's about living life on your terms, not your phone's. I know it might feel intimidating at first. We've grown so used to constant connection that the thought of stepping away, even for a little while, can feel overwhelming, but trust me, the benefits far outweigh the discomfort. The moment you start to feel the freedom that comes with less screen time, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Here's your challenge. Pick just one of these tips and start today. Whether it's setting time limits, creating a no-phone zone, or scheduling device-free blocks, take that first step. Your mind will thank you for it. If this video helped you rethink your relationship with your screens, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing tips. And if you know someone who could use a digital detox, share this video with them. Let's build a community of healthier, more balanced lives, one detox at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.